nowadays. But let's move on then to the automotive pack. CNBC-TV18 has been reporting on how the FAME subsidies have stopped for two electric vehicles like Hero as well as Okinawa for nearly 15 months now. A total of 13 EV players have had their FAME subsidies suspended due to allegations of misappropriation of subsidies. We learn now that these companies are facing a strong working capital crunch and are in talks with investors to dilute their stake and raise money. Parikshit joins in with more details on this. Parikshit?
Yes, we learned from industry sources that 13 to 14 EV companies which are under investigation by the Ministry of Heavy Industries for misappropriating FAME subsidies are considering selling a minority stake. CNBC-TV18 has found out that the manufacturing operations and working capital requirements of these EV players who have had their subsidies suspended are in talks with investors and some of the leading OEMs in India. Some are even considering selling a majority stake. The reason for this, according to them, is that subsidies to the tune of 1,400 to 1,500 crores have been on hold and have accumulated over 15 months. This withholding of subsidies, due to the probe into misappropriation, has impacted the creditworthiness of the companies, and companies affected say that banks are not keen to extend working capital loans either. Sources have told CNBC-TV18 that Okinawa is among the companies considering a dilution of stake. When we reached out to the management, they said they are not looking at divesting a majority stake, but are in talks with investors to support expansion plans. At the same time, Okinawa and other affected EV companies are in talks with the government to find a solution. The Society for Manufacturers of Electric Vehicles has said there should be rationality and practicality in government's decision-making. They say the government should allow the companies to have a fresh start and understand that in 2019, there was no supply chain for electric vehicles in India and companies were forced to import whatever was not being manufactured in India. But net, all the companies which have been impacted by this probe are looking for options, looking for investors, are in talks with OEMs in order to get investments to support their working capital requirements.
All right, Parikshit got that. Thank you very much for the details there. So that's the latest on the FAME subsidy front. We do have to